So it was pretty rough. Might just be on the me being used to the new patch now, but those buildings are real hard to see into. I wonder if Globo's Mob Squad's going to put someone in there watching over the roof in case it is a north spawn.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. You're going to have a little firefight there. A good spot to put someone on the stairs there. You can kind of peek up over the stairs, pop your head out, and you know, to go along with it being hard to see just ahead is even harder to see over there. So if you're just peeking up the stairs, it's a pretty effective strategy to defend that north spot. But you don't see too many people kind of go in this burning building these days.
Yeah, most people seem to forgo it these days. I think most people on this objective put people by the fuselage here, it's just lying down in the corner because you get a great view across the street. And as long as you've got someone watching that west side,
you
don't have to worry about getting flanked.
You even have enough time to run a guy all the way up the west lane, up to that 5-story.
Oh, looks like it's starting.
Let's see where we get in here. Where our spawns are at. Looks like it's going to be a crater spawn, so we'll be seeing that north approach.
Full courtyard, gas station area.
Alright.
We have to be careful up to the roof.
Oh, I guess another interesting approach they can do is come up from the APC, come in through that wall area, come up towards the cockpit and try and smoke the cockpit and take over the burning building. If you can get burning building, you have advantage on capping that objective.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a fantastic sight line to have for this.
Hey guys, clear that area, and I'm going with toast here, so just, yeah, clear it so that we can...
It looks like Arsenic is going to be watching over from this burning building. Wonder if he's got his scope on. Nope, just a hollow sight.
This Globochem very nicely moving up here as a squad, probably covering all their angles. I'm watching, kind of keying in on Pant's perspective. He's kind of making some squad callouts.
If you're looking at the map, they've got some nice 2-2-1 action going.
Yeah, it's
two groups of 2 with 1 loner.
It is a very good spread. They're covered. That's what I mean by covering their angles as they're making this approach. They're doing a nice job with it.
Pants are close to taking this roof area. I wonder if Twin Towers has already seen them moving around.
He must have spotted him. He's sitting in the stairwell right where we actually were expecting someone to be, and Pants can't see anyone over there. He was looking
Shots
there.
actually are coming out from that far west Twin Tower, so they've definitely spotted both of them.
Yeah, they have the callouts on the roof.
I'm watching the objective.
So they and they're all covered on the roof too. They have sightline actually on objective, without being shot by that guy from the burning building at all, from the dark room at all.
Looks like SB House is going to be playing passively on the objective though. Make sure there's no sneaky caps. As long as they don't prone up to it, he's going to be eagle-eyeing, seeing if anyone's trying to sneak up to it.
Yeah, and that nook he's in, is a really good defensive position. He's you can even kind of like drift out a little bit and peek that whole road and see if anybody's going to cross. So he's actually acting as their cover for that south street. You can actually look at the map. They're all kind of positioned themselves to be looking north.
That earlier spotting was very good, young. Make sure they can all orient themselves properly to make sure they can't approach too easily. They're all looking south.
Totally right.
That's a hell of a lot of sight they've lost.
That's the reactive defense that we expect out of Globochem that we're seeing out of Mob Squad here.
I imagine Mob Squad's been studying Globochem a lot recently.
Yeah, and I suppose we kind of show the parity and skill level as well. They're equally talented and able to match. And if they don't smoke this north road here, this is going to be bad for them. Our Semper has perfect line of sight.
Yeah, it looks like they are throwing smokes over towards the cockpit. Make sure they can't get taken down by whoever's hiding in that cranny, if there is anyone. And they are smoking the street too. Pants crosses first. Arsenal's going to peek the corner. Takes down Pants.
Our Semper.
Another member. Oh, Arsenic very close there, getting naded almost. Arsenic almost netted Thunderpilot there, very close. Raphael's pushing up along the wall though. Might hear arsenic moving about in the burning building.
Otto got our Semper up on the west side.
Oh, nice. Raphael does rush in and he trades with arsenic. It looks like one member of Globochem did go down as he tried to cross. And SB House got naded at some point. Mr. Set takes down another member of Globo. I believe that was Auto.
It was
Just
indeed.
3v1.
Yeah, they were an all-out firefight with nades and everything. Thunder's gonna have to peek up over this burning building, see if he can catch anybody. Ooh, he knows Poop's in there.
Oh, he almost got Poopachu there as he went for the res, but no luck.
That would have been huge. If he had picked Poop, that would have been a 1v1. Thunder has Sed in the courtyard, able to kill him with a nade or something. But now he has to drop back.
Oh, Thunder almost catches Sed crossing again.
I think he had a little
He's
clipping
not
issue
getting these
there.
super clutch shots.
Looked like he hit a piece of the wall there instead of shooting over it.
Mobscore's still keeping a nice tight defense here. Able to rotate onto the objective if Thunder gets too close or SW House goes down.
Thunder's only got a minute left. It's gonna be hard for him to pick.
And he's getting watched over by Poopachu and Mr. Sed from the Twin Towers.
Yeah, he has to get up to that wall, and then he has a chance. He has to go now. If he doesn't get to that wall, it's gonna be tough, and that's where he's going.
Ooh, Poopachu, I think, yeah, Poopachu sees Thunder Pilot crossing. Probably get taken down as he crosses the wall. Maybe SW House will peek. Mr. Sed does peek around the corner, so does SW House.
Thunder almost had the shots on the guy in the courtyard, but I don't think he was ready for House to also peek the corner. And I did it at the same time. I wonder if they had coordinated that. I didn't hear any comms out of them. But they both peeked and tagged him.
I reckon SW House hearing Mr. Sed's footsteps around the corner might have prompted him to peek out at the same time. Make sure at least one of them gets him.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's some good skilled game. That's some good skilled teamwork right there. That's just that's the kind of teamwork you have to have develop over time by playing with a team. You don't just get that by being a skilled player and shooting guys randomly. You know, playing random.
Takes a lot of time playing with the team.
Yeah, understanding movements, how certain people play. But a very high octane first round out of Globochem. Coordinated pushes. This is gonna be fantastic games today if this is any indicator, because that was excellent.
Yeah, especially with Arsenic keeping that burning building completely locked down. Managed to take down 3 before he was finally taken down.
Just a reminder to make sure you don't have your layover up.
Yeah, I made sure. This time it's going to be an east objective. This time Global on the defense.
Curious to see what kind of defense Globochem puts up for this objective. This is a hard one to defend, honestly. A lot of airburst grenades are going to come out here and render this whole courtyard area pretty susceptible to being killed.
Looks like Globo's playing pretty aggressive though, sending 3 towards the roof though. 2 only sticking on the objective. South is completely open.
Not sure what Otto was shooting at there. Maybe he didn't intend to shoot off some rounds, but he did in the courtyard.
Looks like there's going to be some shots being exchanged from the roof and the white truck.
Yeah,
Not sure
right.
who Pants was shooting at. But Raphael's going to see someone cross.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Thunder.
sees SW House cross onto the hill. He's looking through the window there.
I'm surprised he hasn't called for support from the roof right here, because if he gets it, he says, "Hey, can you guys we peek this together? Can you help me out and give me an angle?" That's not where they're not looking the hill right now.
They're mostly focusing on the burning building still, but it appears that Pants is coming down to the white truck to help out Raphael.
Yeah, Pants is doing exactly that. He's staying up on that hill. He's going to see if he can peek and spot any of the north push here.
Oh yeah, SB House does get taken down by Raphael and Pants.
Do you see how fast Pants hit the deck? That was a real life dive onto the floor to keep him alive on the roof. Holy moly!
I bet his knees are gonna be hurting.
Well, his ribs, man. He hit his chest on that, dude. He went straight to the ground.
I know most players I imagine are going to be covered in padding. Like I know Smoils was during the last championship.
Really? Wow. Next level. High octane plays right there. But you're right. That's a
Looks
very.
like Arsenal's trying to pick this tank though with 12 times.
I don't know what he's gonna spot there. Not.
Yeah, maybe someone on the other side of the wall, whoever's lying down there, if he peeks, Arsenal could take him down.
You know, if they can get Arsenic up onto that plane wing though, with that 12 times, he might have some good shots.
Yeah,
might
he
have
can
some
do some
good
serious
shots.
damage from there. Arsene appears to be suppressing just from the south corner over towards tank. But not much aggressive movement from Mob Squad so far, 3 minutes into the rounds.
Well, I mean, just to kind of go off what you were saying earlier, this is a very aggressive north defense from Globochem.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this. They got right up here, took over this. They didn't want to give up this high ground at all, and it's just shut down this Mob Squad's push from this west side. They can't do anything over here.
Looks like Arsemper and Mr. Arsemper. Looks like Arsenic and Mr. Said are going towards the south. Arsenic trying to get on top of that wing, get some shots over towards tank.
Yeah, I do think this south approach is their best approach here. They might have a chance of crossing the street. I don't think that whole north side is really focused on this south approach here.
Looks like whatever Mob Squad is in that office block is returning some fire towards Raphael, trying to avenge SB House.
Well, it's drawing the attention
that's
perfectly.
Oh, Arsemper almost goes down on the south side, but Arsenic actually managed to take down whoever was at the tank. Nice shots coming out from him as usual.
And a bit of a rookie mistake from Arsenic here. He took some fall damage, had to give up a needle to heal himself. A bit unfortunate.
He did a jizzy pants then. Back in the last championship. Auto almost tags Mr. Said crossing. Starts to fall back a bit.
Now they're in a decent position here on this defense.
He's at the southeast wall, guys.
Pants calling out. Yeah, he called that out.
And Pupichu tries to rush the base of roof building, gets taken down by Thunder Pilot. And it appears that Arsemper is rushing the objective. Tries to take down Pants, but gets taken down by Pants instead.
They're gonna get flanked though. Otto's gonna check this and he's gonna run into Seth.
Yeah, and Auto takes down Said. I don't imagine Mr. expect him to pick that corner there.
Yeah, not at all.
Ooh, Arsenic almost getting taken down, standing on top of that hill. And he gets taken down from the burning building in the flank by Thunder.
Yeah, that's kind of been Thunder's role, I guess, this season. He's been the flanker. Pants not really getting put onto that flank role like he characteristically was known for earlier on in the season. And Thunder's been that guy that always seems to be hitting people in the back. He does it right there.
Oh. Straight out the gate with another round.
And like
Quite drunk.
now we're gonna see if Globochem runs with it, because that was a very strong defense. We'll see if Mob Squad can kind of rally and put up their own strong defense here. I feel like typically once Globochem gets that first W, they're momentum animals and they just run with it.
Looks like Globochem's going to send 4 towards the north and northeast. Sending 1 possibly to the south, try and catch one on roof.
I think he might
Maybe he's going
go.
to flank.
Yeah, it looks like he might go up to the ambulance area, maybe look through windows there, try and push up to burning building.
Early shots are coming out from Globocam from the east building, going over towards Mr. Zed's.
This is a very fast approach from Globochem. They've pushed up very quickly to this engine. And it's a very advantageous position to be in, actually. You can manage to toss nades all the way up to the roof. You're in position for smokes.
And it appears they are in their usual 2-2-1 formation as well, sticking nice and close together. Make sure to secure any refrags. I wonder if that might cause them issues later. If Mob Squad catches on, that refrag potential I imagine is going to be massively diminished.
Right.
Always expect 2 together instead of 1.
Man, here comes a nade from Otto.
Ooh, direct airburst on his head. SB House is down.
Oh man, the double airburst from both of them. Definitely planned to clear that roof out.
I think that almost actually completely took down SB House as well. Smoke's coming out from Raphael while Arsepp's going for the res.
Yeah, he's gonna get that. They don't have the angle to see this res come out. And a good nade from the roof here could catch Otto. Oh, another nade from Otto. That's a smoke this time, though.
I wonder if he's going to try and sneak up the wing or maybe sneak up around the corner of the roof building.
Yeah, and I think this squad's realizing that their far north defense is pretty lackluster, and you can actually see on the map they have a north entity here from Globochem. This 2-man squad has managed to push up there with some smokes.
Thunder actually does manage to take down Mr. Zed around the corner on the north wall.
That was called out.
Raphael rushes onto the roof, takes down SB House.
They know
5v2 now.
They know Thunder's here at the north wall, but yeah, they're getting pinched hard right here.
Thunder picks the corner, is taken down by Arsenic. And it looks like another member of our squad was taken down on the north wall.
Yeah,
They're actually not finishing off Mr. Zed.
2v4.
Nice pop-up from Arsenic at the tank, taking down Pants.
Yeah, I think Zed was calling that out all the way.
Or a nade onto Arsenic and shots coming up from north wall, all up to Poopachu now on the west side.
And he can peek.
He's rushing towards the objective.
If Raph suppresses him, it's going to be bad. Raph's going to peek up over here.
Looks like he's going to get taken down. Make sure they secure the round instead of going for a risky cap.
And I mean, there's Globochem with the momentum. That was a really, really strong Marsoc round. Mob Squad have to put up something strong here, or Globochem's just going to keep hammering it. It's going to be rough for the next 2 rounds. I mean, they run with that momentum, man. That was a really strong push, well planned. You have to be on your point, on your game for every single objective spawn against that squad.
Yeah, they were coming from the base of roof, coming from the northeast, all at the same time. And I'm not sure what their flank was doing. Oh, their single man. I imagine he was going around the west side.
We're gonna have a South Street cross here. Some really early smokes coming out of Globochem to allow them to cross and get a defensive position there. And defensive
So
smokes.
Founder's going to cross.
Looks like the smokes weren't enough.
Oh, just as he was about to get to the hills there. Personally,
Yeah.
I think smoking further along to their side of the road is much better. If you smoke around where the Humvee is and cross nice and close to the smokes, gives you a much better chance of surviving.
Yeah, you can use the walls a little bit more to your advantage, and the Humvees. Use that Humvee as a guard a little bit. Yeah, that's bad. That's what Mob Squad needed 100% right here. An early pick, putting them into a 5-4 advantage.
Yeah, this might be detrimental for Glower Camp. I want to see how they maybe rotate to try and keep their defense nice and solid. Pant's actually in a position here I've never seen anyone use before, just by the rocks on the north. Watch it over towards the base of roof and cement trucks.
Trying to diagnose real quick.
It looks like Mobstaw's not playing too aggressive, even with that pick. Maybe they're not certain that they got it.
I think they're pretty certain. I saw confirmation shots coming through the trees. Like they put extra rounds on him.
Maybe they are then. Just make sure they're not too aggressive then. Looks like they're actually planning to attack from the south with almost all of their team then. Only one guy in the north.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll see if. Let me know if I'm still having the issue, but. Yeah, they're really loaded up on the north side here. If they can get a strong south push with some smokes, they're going to be in trouble.
It looks like Arsenic is skulking his way across this south road, getting up to the hole in the wall.
Yeah, and they have a guy in courtyard. And once you're up on this wall, you're pretty much, I mean, you're in position here. You can toss smokes right onto the objective. You can get your frags out, your air bursts.
Looks like Glover's a bit scared of what Arsenic might do if they go up the stairs, though.
He's not.
Basically just sitting by the first floor.
I think they're worried maybe he'll be on like plane wing looking with an ACOG, but he's got the hollow here and he's pushing actually forward as one of the aggressors. So
he's not handing back this time around.
yeah, it's actually something they don't have to worry about, but they are being conscious of.
Glover came not really wanting to jitter about this round. So keeping nice and tight on their positions. I believe that was Arsenic throwing a nade there, just around the corner, trying to get someone in the what do you call that, blue building, I suppose. Doesn't catch anyone though.
If you actually look at their positions too, they're in spots where air bursts aren't gonna get them. Like a RAF and auto or underneath cover, they can pop around a wall. It's I think a response to what we've been seeing recently with a lot of these frags coming out.
I think staying nice and low with his giraffe neck here. Popping off some shots over towards East Building.
Giraffe neck.
The shots are coming out though, and they're starting to push this south street, as well as beginning to push from the north as well with their solo.
Yeah, if they can occupy that north defense and get up the smokes out here. Ooh, Semper getting caught by a frag.
Pants and Mr. Said in a tight conflict here.
This is what they want, though. They want to keep Pants occupied. He just checked his pad, too, to make sure that he had his teammates alive still by objective.
Yeah, Pikachu sneaking up behind the objective wall now. Might not be seen if he gets his tablet out and goes quiet.
Looks like they lost one
Nice
trying to cross.
fire.
They lost one trying to cross North Street as well.
Oh yeah. And Pat's actually still up. I would have thought Mr. Said would have to just suppress the rock and maybe get lucky with a few shots. Appears not though. He's behind cement trucks now.
We're looking at a 4v4, 45 seconds left. They're going to have to push on the objective soon.
Pikachu's already right next to it, but I don't believe he's going to be able to be much use. I don't think he's going to expect Auto to be just around this corner. Raphael rushes out the east building, takes down Pikachu. Only 20 seconds left, not looking good for the mob squad.
Another two members
also
down.
taken
Yeah,
Just one guy way too far away.
This is Globo's round right here. They managed to hold tight on the D, and I just think Mob Squad didn't come Didn't come out fast enough. They had that
I think
pick
they
in
should
there.
have used their pick to their advantage more.
Yeah, they had that pick and they could have come out with such force, but they kind of played it.
Mobsquad Globacam might be able to take this 4-1.
Yeah, it is a Marsoc push here. I guess this very much depends. Oh wow, you're absolutely. They could take it 5-1 here potentially. This is a capable objective for a squad like Globochem. And it'll be interesting to see what.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what sort of defensive lineup Mob Squad puts up. They need this round. They really do. And this is match point. You're right. This is map. This is the map right here for Globochem. So.
They're gonna try and take the roof.
I'm imagining they're gonna keep this fence nice and tight. And Globo's actually gonna send 2 to the roof, 3 crossing this north street.
I'll chill in the courtyard.
Yeah, they're gonna kind of try and answer in a similar-ish fashion, but they're not bringing enough up there north, and could be really tough for who is that over there? Arsenic, all by himself.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to take down 3 here, but he might catch 1 as he goes up the hill here.
Oh,
He sees Toast, takes down Toast.
nice
But now,
positioning.
Walter's gonna know he's behind that tank.
And there's no more call-outs from Arsenic about any other members north.
And Panzer's going to take this roof. Nade coming out on top of the tank. Almost takes down Arsenic, but it doesn't. But Raphael gets naded by Arsenic. And it's going to be finished off. No, never mind. Arsenic's taken down by Pants as he picks the hill. Raphael's going to get rezzed.
Yeah, that's a really big pick from Pants there. That nade was fantastic from Arsenic, and I think Arsenic was trying to get around that white truck to confirm Raph there, but couldn't quite do it. And actually another one going down, a really aggressive move. Thunderpilot catching a Volk member. Look, I mean, wow. Trying to sneak up on the north approach.
It's going to be a 4v3 situation now. All 3 of them sitting nice and tight on the objective.
Can we get more smokes on objective?
And they're just going to watch over from the roof, try and get a pick if anyone peeks out.
Gosh, it's going to be tough. Pants is calling out their exact positions.
2 guys behind glass building. 2 guys behind glass building.
They know there's some guys over by the objective. They have this north. Yeah, with this, now you have to play tight angles as Mob Squad. You have no freedom to peek corners.
leeway,
Yeah. Pants will just punish
If they can
you.
take down Mr. Said, they might be able to sneak up along the objective wall, some smokes on it, and do a 5-1.
Listen. Guy behind Jeep and guy on objective behind
The shots are coming out over towards the far northeast side. Mr. Said can tell they're there now. Arsemple's putting some shots over towards Blue Car and takes 1 down.
Wow, I think some shots came out towards Pants too, but he again hit the deck going prone. I think he may have tricked them. But no one's looking roof right now.
Mr. does get tagged from the roof, very nearly taken down.
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention. I think he thought he had tagged Pants when Pants went prone. Actually a pretty effective strategy there. We'll see though. Mob Squad has they have the potential to hold up here. They've managed to get 2, which is crucial, making it a 3v3.
There's 2 at the objective. They're on both walls.
Mr. Said's doing some risky things though, going along these 2 walls. Chances are eventually he's going to get taken down as he crosses.
They have no idea Poopachu's there either. The pants from the callouts from Jizzy Pants are that there's just 2 on the objective. So, yep, there it is. Poop caught Thunder.
Poopachu does manage to take down Thunder.
Yeah.
Raphael's just hoping to tag Mr. Said as he goes behind that small wall there.
And I mean, Pants can stay on this roof a little bit longer, but eventually he's going to have to move out from there. Or maybe not, you know. He could. They're up 3-1. He could spend his time up there trying to get the picks he needs.
Yeah, Raphael is actually putting some shots over towards objective and takes down Mr. Said. Very small angle there, but he managed to take him down anyway. 2v2,
It's
even
still
the sides up again.
it's still going to be hard for Raph to make that cross here if Poop is still watching that north wall. And as long as they don't lose Semper on objective, I think Poop will have the confidence to cover that angle. I mean, also on a side note, talk about names, huh? Pants and Poopachu? I mean, it's ridiculous.
They were made for each other.
Looks like
Looks
Raph
like
got picked.
Semper did get tagged there. Takes down Raph.
This is looking good for Mob Squad. This is what they needed. Pants can run it back, though. He has a minute left, and if he comes in hard and fast, out of all the players that I've seen play the game, I think he's the one that could definitely win a 2v1 here.
It's an impressive turnaround, though, going for a trade with Arsenic and I believe it was Auto that died at the start to 4v3, and now it's taken down to just 1v2.
Pants here is going to hit up Semper. Semper has no idea where Pants is.
He takes down Semper. Just him on the objective now. Poop might be able to take down Pants. He crosses out in the open. It's taken down.
Wow. You know what Pants was trying to do there? If he could get around the other side of the wall, you can actually cap outside. And to his knowledge, he never knew Poop was inside that turbine the entire time he was covering the from the roof. So he was making plays based off of that and just got caught out. That turbine spot was clutch for them right there.
If he'd gone along that inside, he would have maybe been able to cap.
No, he
If just
could have.
known that turbine.
You're absolutely right. If he had popped around that little T there and capped around the corner, done. That's 2 points, 5-1. See if Mob Squad can ride that momentum with a crater spawn. It's going to be kind of hard to get to this objective. It's going to be a long while. We're in for a little bit of a story time before we get to some action.
Yeah, might as well sit back, have a few drinks.
Pop into some first-person perspectives, see where they'd end up going. I've been, we should also organize who goes to what first-person perspective, but we'll talk about that later. Some shots already coming out.
I was getting suppressed there from, I believe that's the burning building.
Yeah, it'll be... And it looks like they're opting for the north. I mean, it's so hard if you get that crater spawn to make any crossing attempts. It's...
Yeah. I think Quarantine has some of the most unforgiving spawns you can get, except for maybe Downfall with a dumpster objective but a North Hotel spawn. It's just so hard to really get anywhere from there without having to cross something dangerous.
It's interesting to also look at their defense. They're really, knowing that it's a crater spawn, wow. Arsenic just got one.
Wow, is that Arsenic one-tapping
Yep.
the burning building?
Yep. I was just looking at my map and heard
Yes,
one
it
shot
was.
and an X pop up.
So,
Jeez.
Arsenic really showing his skills there. It's a shame I didn't catch that.
I mean, I didn't catch... I just caught it on my map. Really nice shots from him.
Beautiful, beautiful shots.
And that actually... That's really tough. That opens up the cross here. Arsenic now able to cross that street and can get a whole range of different long-range angles now.
Looks like their guy on the northwest is falling back a bit now that he doesn't have the cover from burning building. Yeah, appears to be falling back to the fuselage, maybe going further south to Twin Towers.
They're kind of putting up a U defense here, covering mostly north. If Arsenic can get around south, he can punish this defense quite heavily.
That could be absolutely devastating. A good push from the north and south at the same time for this defense could really cripple them.
And it's such a risky move that I don't think Arsenic is going to try it, but he has this entire South Road free to cross without any resistance right now.
He might get seen by Toast, though, if he's looking at the exact right time. far, so it's going to pop some shots over towards.
My
Not
God.
sure where he's shooting actually.
He took the guy out, second story building, on the opposite side of the map. Arsenic with some exceptional shots here. With
Did
that
Arsenic
ACOG.
actually take another down?
Yes, he did, in the very far back
Wow.
west building.
Let's just take a look at how far that shot was then. All the way from the Twin Tower there. To the far east of the map. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, they gotta be careful now, because he has this whole South Street covered. If they try and peek and check it, I mean, dude, this is exactly what Mob Squad need. 3 to 5 advantage right now. They can easily come up along this north and west side.
The rest of Mob Squad doesn't appear to have the memo though. They're still quite far back.
And if Toast,
Only just now starting to regroup.
if they can get up onto that north, up onto that north building and pick Toast, this is game. This is in trouble in paradise for Globochem.
Arsenic didn't realise what objective it was. He only now just realised it's a gas station objective. Not good for Mob Squad.
Well, considering he got 2 picks with what he thought he was doing, then I guess whatever, right? It worked out.
Yeah, it worked out anyway.
And Otto's in a pretty open spot here. He should run in this Mob
Looks like
Squad
he's going to
team.
the wing though.
And STB House with a pretty aggressive push.
I reckon Auto might take down Mr. Said here though. Possibly has to be House.
Oh, here comes a nade from Raph.
Has to be House actually tablet out, going for the cap here. Nice and prone.
I mean, if Otto
No
isn't
way Auto
looking,
won't see him though.
he's not looking there. He's so focused on burning building.
No, he still hasn't seen him. He hears Poop though. Taken down by Arsenic in a
Oh
one-tap
my
headshot.
gosh! STB House is on this corner to cap.
He's capping now, just around the corner. Raphael might rush the corner. He rushed the corner, doesn't see STB House. STB House still capping. And Mob Squad take the round with a cap.
What?
What a turn of events.
Dude, Raph came around that corner at the perfect angle, came around that corner, gun up, and
doesn't see him at his feet.
the FOV wasn't wide enough. He couldn't see him right there. What a comeback from Mob Squad, holy cow.
That's going to be insane to see the clips of later.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
A really nice push from Mob Squad, and they ran with the momentum, grabbing themselves the first map.
yeah, they brought that back from 3-1.
Oh my god.
Bring it up to 3-2, then getting that cap off.
And we're going into Subway as our next map, I
Jeez.
think.
Maybe, but there was only 1 vote for it, so I believe they're probably still discussing.
Okay. Okay.
Just ask them. You still discussing the map?
Yeah, one sec,
we're just
Buxton.
discussing.
Yeah, still discussing.
Okay.
We're discussing the map.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
So, alas, we're not going to see some Subway action then. Raphael and Shield.
Not yet, at least. Not yet. This is the best of 5. Anything's possible. Man, what an excellent job from Mob Squad. That was a strong, relatively strong defense. Looks like we are going to pick a different map here. A relatively strong defense coming out of Globochem, but yeah, they were too far back. They were too deep in the gas station. They had 2 members in there and didn't pay off.
Those Arsenic picks were absolutely devastating. Getting one in the burning building, one the other side of the map.
Talk about, I mean, absolutely winning them that round right there. But a very good team effort overall to secure them some close victories. Poopachu with a really good defensive position, and
I still can't believe Auto didn't see STB House going for that cap there.
yeah,
That
that's
was
so.
definitely a
I think
FOV.
I think he might have spotted
Limitation.
him, but couldn't take the shot in time before he got picked.
Maybe. Also, it did get him just at the right time, just as he craned his neck round.
This lobby's have same password.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Suburbia for the second map.
Ooh, that'll be exciting. I wonder.
One issue that I've just now realised is we only have 3 maps in the scoreboard system, and we're going to be playing 5.
I know. I was just thinking that myself as I was looking at it. Maybe I'll have to put some text in there. I don't know.
I have to do a quick box job.
And a great way to start off the series. Mob
Yeah.
Squad pulling a unbelievable comeback.
If every map's going to be like that, I'm not sure I'm going to make it.
That was fantastic. Not, I guess, yeah, man, this is what I was hoping for. I thought Global Chem might have ran away with it there, but maybe that was Global Chem getting overconfident as well. A little bit of a double-edged sword there. And that's actually it's important to note there too. He wasn't even sniping. He had his 12 times on an AR.
I believe that was a designated marksman rifle, though. It was
Oh, okay.
from the boss. It wasn't a standard rifle.
And we're getting right into this. Firing
Standard
it up.
objectives.
Oh
Starting off.
man, firing up Suburbia with a hot objective. Make sure your overlay's good. And we're getting into this one. It'll be interesting to see what Mob Squad does here. It doesn't look like anything crazy.
Looks like Raph and Auto are going to take this center house. Says looking for a pick for this bush.
A little pre-fire from Otto there.
The Killinger pre-fire, as I like to call it. Trying to catch someone through that bush or the wood.
You can catch a whole squad right there if you're lucky. And STB house isn't in a nice position over here on the west, but he's gonna get picked from underneath that ATC.
Very nice position from Jizzy there.
The call out from house though.
Nice smoke for cover there as he was
Yeah.
able to peek it.
Yeah, that was a really
In fact, he falls back to the car.
that was a really secure confirmation. I need some water, LB.
And Arsenic is snaking across the playground yet again, going for the thing. Miss said actually does manage to take down Jizzy as he tries to rush Arsenic, popping off some shots over towards the garden. The Humvee, that's what I was about to say. He was sneaking up to the Humvee. Lost the word for a minute.
Yeah, and I guess
I believe Toast is still up. Yes, Toast is still up. He didn't actually manage to secure that down.
I think we're probably going to be another minute or two before we see any movements. I think Sed's maybe trying to get into a position to smoke across the street or something, but they got a guy. I mean, they're watching that flank too. There's no reason to have someone way back there right now.
It looks like chat's finally caught up with what happened on that last round. It is exploding.
Yeah.
And Arsek's trying to do another STB house sneak up the west side. This time, no Jizzy can test them.
And now Poopachu's finally moved up with Sed here. And I think if
Looks
these
like,
two... I don't know, man. I don't know what their approach is here.
Looks like Arsek might try and get a pick on Thunderpile on that west side in the garden. But he does smoke come out though.
Yeah, Arsenic's in a real nice spot right there.
Raphael did hear him get up though. He knows he's there. He pops off some pre-shots.
That should be the call out.
Mr. Said actually rushes into the center house. Might take down Auto. Might get taken down.
Auto being distracted here. Set goes in off those shots.
Neg coming up from Raph over towards Arsenic. Takes down Arsemper. Doesn't get the right target.
Oh no!
Arsenic nades Mr. Seds. Oh no. Auto rushed out, takes down Arsenic. Up to Poopachew.
Not what you want to see there. A little miscommunication. Maybe he misheard some stuff there. Toast here should be able to pick Poop. Oh no, he's down actually. Wow. Poopachew doing some work over there on the east side. Taking out that
He must
hole.
have pre-fired that bush there.
I mean, he took out both guys that were on that other opposite end. He's going to rotate all the way around. A minute 45. He has the time. And I don't know. I guess he'll come up from the backside. Maybe try and come in. Bottom story. Is Sed resable? I don't think so. Yes, he is actually.
Yeah, but he's in deep in enemy territory. Don't imagine he's actually going to be able to get rezzed.
I don't know, man. If he makes a quiet approach, Otto's not going to see him.
Raph might hear him sneak up though and call
That's
out
what I
for
mean. It's
Auto
gotta
to
be
take a look at the door.
Got to be a quiet approach. That's what's about to happen here. Yeah, Raph can hear him.
Oh, he's dumped the quiet approach. Auto's going to rush around and take him.
No, Otto didn't rush.
Get the res anyway. Well, that was probably bad for Auto there. If he'd rushed, he would have taken down 2.
And they have 50 seconds left. If Poop can come in from this opposite end and they can come in pincher style into this objective.
The Toast is still up, giving out info. Auto taking down Raph, coming out, taking down Mr. Said and Poopachew.
Down. And a good defense from Globo, but man, Mob Squad almost taking their first Marsoc point on Suburbia there.
Yeah, they almost did that.
And actually, that's really good to see from Globochem, a resilient squad here after losing that tough loss. Still getting that's what you need out of Globo. If they had lost that, Mob Squad can really run away with some momentum.
Arsenic wearing his -1 team kill badge.
Yikes.
Unfortunate nade there.
Yeah.
But Mr. Said was actually rezzed, so I think he might have actually killed a teammate that wasn't Mr. Said.
I'm not sure.
We might have missed a team kill.
Yeah, we might have. And actually, that's like for the first one, isn't it, of this turn of the finals?
Yeah, I believe so. Early smokes coming out from Arsenic. Ensure they can't rush through that playground. Raph's bringing out the shield on that east side. Ooh, Raph almost gets their burst.
Ants caps his one.
Oh, Arsenic takes down Raph, takes down 2 on the east side.
In the meanwhile, Sed shut down Pants in the middle. So quickly becoming a 1v4. All up to Otto here.
Really nice start for Mob Squad here.
Yeah, it was a fast attempt rather from Globochem. Just not paying off, managing to all get caught out as they tried to make their aggressive moves. If any of their plays had worked, though, could have been a very nice. If that cross there, for example, across the south had worked, you're in a really good position there.
It's unfortunate Raphael also getting taken down that east side by Arsenic. I reckon he just got slightly shot under his feet, or Auto messed up the flash through the banister.
And I mean, we talked about that nade being not an easy nade to put up there.
Those banisters are a real menace both for bullets and nades alike. Oh, also throws a distraction, smoke. trades.
Yeah, just not. Yeah, right. Charades. Maybe trying to move. Maybe trying to force him out there. If Otto had just, I don't know, maybe pre-fired there with his LMG. He was expecting him to round that corner, but nice attempt and a good defense from Mob Squad. Did I fix the issue at all, or is it still a problem?
It still appears to be a problem. I think it's something to do with the attack time
Okay.
on your noise gate. Feels like it starts too late.
I literally have it turned off. I can try doing push to talk, I guess, and just holding it down.
It's probably safest bet. So at the next round starting off, this time's going to be a northwest objective on the silver car.
Is it cutting out in the middle of my conversation, or just at the start of my?
Just at the start. Don't
Okay.
cut out in the middle.
Okay.
Everybody else wants to go right.
Yeah, that's weird.
Looks like Globo's formulated a plan here. Pants leading.
Interesting.
They're actually rushing into playgrounds.
Yeah, they're gonna try something out here.
Shots coming out from Pants. Pants actually getting airburst from 20 meters away. He's down. Res though. Very nice. Another airburst net coming out from Raphael over towards the center house.
Yeah, looks like they caught one out there on that south street.
Oh wow, okay. So that must have been who Pants was shooting at then. Actually managed to take him down.
And they are really pushed forward here. If they manage to get someone to cross that far east side with some smokes, they're in trouble.
Yeah. If who's on the east side, I believe it is SB House. If there's managed to pre-fire Toast there, he's got free reign. He could completely lock them down, stopping them from crossing back to the objective.
Man, they are really suppressing these guys in the building, though. All sorts of rounds from Pants and the suppressive shots coming over from that far east side from the LMG.
This does try to nade him. Doesn't work out though. Smokes auto though.
And they actually are all kind
Pants.
of... Go ahead.
Pants has been his usual megaphone, relaying orders to everyone, regardless of who could hear him.
Yeah, and kind of to key off of that weak spot, Mob Squad analyzing, realizing not a good way to make the approach, and maybe they're gonna try and rotate around to this east side here.
SB House is proning along with Arsenic. Toast actually sees Mr. Said through the bush, takes him down, but SB House knows where he is now. He'll probably try to pre-fire it.
Yeah, he should be looking right over there. Oh, he might not catch Toast behind the bush though.
Possibly, but he definitely heard him. He might pre-fire the wrong area.
And even over on the east side, you can hear your Pants calling out information. I don't know. I think Toast is pretty occupied with Arsenic here.
Toast goes for a nade on Arsenic, fails, and it's taken down by the SB House on the east as punishment.
Yep. And look at the defensive rotation pretty quickly happening.
Yeah, some good reaction time there. Getting a nice rotation back to the objective.
Raph almost instantly recognizing that they had lost that east side, and I mean, yeah, really good reaction time out of Raph. He might get a kill here.
I'm not sure he's going to expect him. Another member of Globo does go down the west side. Trades, however.
All sorts of shots out. Pants catching another Marsoc member.
3v2 now. All up to SB House and Arsenic, I believe that is. It's Poopachu yet again.
Yeah, and Arsenic's going to rotate back around. This is the good rotation out of Arsenic to come across this east side. He has it completely free to cross. Unless Pants is looking there, I think.
It's actually Poopachu. Arsenic went down earlier.
Oh, he did. Okay. Yeah, Pants is.
SB House is going to encounter Raph soon. He's just around the corner. Peeks over. Takes down SB House. 2 shots to the upper chest.
Yeah, Poopachu didn't like the sound of that. Instantly rotating back.
Poopachu's in a hard place there.
Yeah. Chem coming out with a really strong defense this time around. That was a nice. I actually kind of liked that change of pace there. They push forward aggressively as a defensive strategy instead of waiting back. Kind of throw you off your game there.
If you can lock the Marshal down into their spawn area, that gives you a serious advantage. Because if something goes south, you can just retreat back to your normal defense positions.
And I guess.
And you get a pretty good chance of being able to take them down very early.
Yeah. And I guess Poopachu just kind of resetting himself here. 45 seconds left. He's going to have to play this very fast.
Yeah, he's only got 40 seconds left. He's got 3 members of Globo still left up. Rolling get taken out by Pants here as he crosses to the Humvee.
Yeah, he might be able to sneak around here. I don't think Pants is looking over here. Oh, I guess Otto, though, is going to cover that cross as soon as it happens.
Yeah, 10 seconds. Poopachu goes forward. He's going to get taken out by Auto and Pants. He takes down Auto, but it's taken down by Pants. Pants wasn't there. That could have gone very badly for
Yeah.
Chem.
Yeah, absolutely. Raph was too far away to prevent a cap. Man, he almost got both of them. I think he knew Pants was there, and he actually tried to pre-fire through the bush first and then turned right. Man, that's some high-octane, that's some really, that's a high IQ play coming out of Poopachu right there.
Yeah, they're not letting us down here.
Absolutely.
This time it's going to be a garage objective with Mob Squad on the defense.
Yeah, I expect to see. I mean, I always say this against this objective. I think the most effective approach is that east barbed wire. You can get up there.
So they might play this really passively. Only one guy pushing out the spawn house. They're not looking for Globo to get a cap here.
Yeah, no kidding. And I don't even think House is gonna. Yeah, he's like literally just trying to look through the bushes, I guess. But he won't be peeking up over those, I bet.
I'd like to see if they said maybe pre-nades that bush.
Yeah, those when they have done that, even when they were defending there, they managed to catch Pants.
He's getting the nade out. He's cooking it and throwing it over towards the bush. Ah, not cooked long enough. Doesn't take down anyone. Sorry, cooked too long, rather.
Right. A nice idea though. Now, if he had thrown it, would have caught Thunder.
Alright, we gotta clear our house.
Or if he had maybe thrown it 5 seconds earlier, would have caught Pants. But
It would have got both of them if they had done 10 seconds earlier.
it's all about timing.
Wow, shots coming out from
One was in the left bush, I think he's
Pants on the behind the bush, taking down. Who was that there? STB House.
I
Just
mean,
behind the bush.
I think that's pre-fire. I don't know how you can see that.
He's at the garage. on the other side.
Pre-fire is a cruel, cruel mistress.
Spawn building, top
Never
floor.
seems to work for me, but always for the other team.
I know. I agree. And did you say Raph was running the shield? I didn't hear. Or did I hear that correctly? No, he's not. They have no shield users this round.
No. Looks like Dunpire does take down Mr. Zed in the center house.
Yeah.
3v5 now. But they're playing very passively. but we're gonna have some issues pushing this.
Yeah, it's not, you're gonna need to smoke and suppress and have guys cross with suppressive fire, but
Stay out of those windows, guys.
Yeah, if they just suppress all 3 of these spots here, it's possible they could actually cross all the way across the objective. Arsenic is not sitting on the objective.
yeah,
He's in the window instead.
you can send Toast over there on the east side, have him come up across. Oh no, and another one getting caught bottom floor.
Grenades coming out along with the smoke in the doorway, very nicely thrown. Arsenic actually was taking down that window.
Dude, this is a
2v5 now.
yeah. Global Chem are looking for the cap right here. They can win the whole. They can win this map right now. Oh, interesting
Lots of
though.
nice communication coming out here.
I think Thunder just said try to kill them, not cap it though.
Maybe they don't want to risk their 2-1 lead. But Raphael is going behind center house now.
Yeah, he has this spot buttoned up. We got 2 guys capping it right now.
Raph going for cap. Global Chem, Moscow completely oblivious. They're going to get this cap.
Any
Maybe.
minute. Any
Taking a
minute.
long time. Pants gets it and it's taken down, trading. He beats Raphael in the race.
Globochem with a really nice push there, and he's doing exactly what you were saying. They suppressed those windows, they suppressed the points that they knew they were at, and then had those 2 guys push up while they were getting hammered. Easy cap.
Looks like it's going to be bizarre third map.
Excellent. That should be a fun, competitive third round. We're even Steven now, 1-1.
So we've got at least a another 2 maps, is it?
Yeah, at least. And that's that'll be interesting to see if. I don't know. I feel like those rounds on Suburbia were all very close. Globochem definitely not running away with it, but managing to get a fortunate cap rather. I was gonna say I'm curious if now Mob Squad will kind of start to roll over with the next few maps, or if Globochem can run away with them.
They snuck in from.
I think Mob Squad's
They snuck in from the AP.
a bit too passive. They seem to run out of time quite often. One of their guys, their last guy, ending up being forced to move forwards just due to time.
Do you want to take like 2 minutes or something, or do you just want to keep rolling into these rounds? 'Cause I think they're gonna start up if we don't tell them to.
I don't mind, keep going.
Okay. We'll fire up into this next one pretty quick here. It's going to be Quarantine for our 3rd map.
Bizarre.
Bizarre, sorry.
That was
Wow.
first.
I don't know why I was just thinking. It's the similar colors, all
You
right?
still got that cap on the first map on the mind.
Yeah, I must. I'm going to grab some more water while they're ready, while they're about to queue up into this match.
Alright. Just quickly set up some cameras then. And it looks like this first round of the 3rd map is beginning.
Okay.
It's a west objective with Globochem on the attack. They call out they're going to do squad play. Maybe that's what they call their 2-2-1 formation.
I'm gonna chill. I am gonna chill.
We'll see how if that's true later on in the match. For the moment, they appear to all be going the same direction along this west side, trying to cross the road. Only one guy hanging back in the window.
Yeah, and this is that early spawn here, so they're there quick, and gosh, this is going to be a fast one. They've already crossed the street. They're so close to objective already.
Miss said probably hears a billion of them moving around next to him, though. He's going to likely call it out.
I mean, they really don't have this south side covered at all. They're heavy north stacked.
Shots already coming out from the pallets. Suppressed fire on set from Jizzy Pants just in the west courtyard.
Couple of attempted frags.
Smoke coming out from Auto.
Yeah, they're going to try and take over this mini courtyard right now. Sed is in a nice spot. It's going to be hard for them to get that. Pants is going to have to round that corner and tag him. And they need that pick, because if they don't get him, Sed can watch all of these guys cross.
Lots of free fire around the corners going down. Jizzy actually taken down by Mr. Sed.
Sed rounded that hard and tagged him. Toast is looking for Sed now, too. They can't cross right here unless
Lots
they
of
get
very
it.
aggressive nades coming out. Auto rush around the corner, takes down Sed in a trade. Thunder tags by Arsenic across the road.
Looks like a frag caught one in the objective building. Holy cow, the approach from
Double cooked on the
Globochem.
objective. Arsenic shot in the back by Thunder. They're actually capping.
Yeah,
Going
there.
for the cap now.
Oh, wow, I don't know why Toast doesn't push. Man, if Toast just capped the objective right here.
Toast draws out Arsempa. Takes him down. They could have got that cap there, I reckon, with Raphael.
Man, they could have had that easily. Toast had all the time in the world on objective. Mob Squad pretty fortunate to only get only lose one there. Also, make sure your layover is good.
Yeah, I reckon if Toast had sacrificed himself and tried to maybe draw himself away, get some deceptive info to the enemy, like calling out over radio that needs to push in from the north side, maybe trying to think they're still pushing on the north. But in fact, Raph is behind them.
Ooh, I'm actually gonna have
Could have got it.
mirrored spawns and objectives here. But Globochem playing very well right now with that momentum behind the win. Let's see how Mob Squad responds. They need this round right here. Mob Squad need this round. If they can't get it, it's just going to be cascading losses here. So if they... This round and the next one, they really need to get.
It seems that Thunder Pilot did actually call out just in spawn earlier that Toasts, that they want to go for those confirmed 1 point wins rather than going for a very risky 2-pointer.
That's interesting. I mean, I get it. It's the finals. You want to really... But that was two... I don't know, man. That was 2 points in the bag in that round, in my opinion. If you don't have that mentality. And Mob Squad kind of opting...
I guess the movement of Arsempa spooked him.
Yeah. Mob Squad kind of opting into a different approach here. Not going hard to cross, but maybe they're going to try and wrap slowly around this south side. That's southwest corner. Very nice.
I actually see Mob Squad sending one guy to the far north side, trying to catch whoever's in that far northwest. I believe that might be Thunder Pilot.
Yeah, I don't...
Yes, there's...
They really stack. I guess the north is favored because the angles you can hold are angles that you have to cross no matter where you're at. But I'm just seeing with both defenses from Globo and Mob Squad, they really have this. They're not really. Yeah, you don't really have any other options to cover that south side, but.
Looks like Arsenic is sneaking up to this trading building where Raphael is. I wonder if he's going to expect him to be just around that corner. There's also another just in the west courtyard. Toast sitting in the west courtyard building. That's a really risky position. He could get flanked and shot just in the head from the stairs. It's the same route that Jizzy took last round.
Arsenic's gonna have to stay very quiet here. You could look at his model; he's just tippy-toeing his way through here.
But it looks like Arsempa laying down made enough noise that Raphael is going to be expecting someone, but he's not two-handing his gun. And if he clicks it, he's made noise. Arsenic has got to hear Raphael around this corner.
I don't think he does.
Arsenic's mic's popped off. Raphael goes for the peek. Just misses him.
My gosh. I think Arsenic heard that.
He throws a nade out. I don't believe it. They both throw nades at each other. Neither nade connecting though.
An interesting exchange.
That was very.
I think actually that nade caught Semper. Is he down or is
Did
he
it?
pro?
No, he's laying down. He's laying down.
Okay, okay.
Shots coming out in the west market, trying to clear out whoever's hiding behind the stalls.
Yeah, they're gonna need another smoke if they want to cross the street there.
If our sniper pops up, it could take down Raphael. Or possibly, never mind, he gets taken down by Toast from the west courtyard. Not finished off though. Raphael finishes him off, takes down his sleepy house. Where Arsenic roughs out, trades with Arsenic.
Gosh.
Fucking gun out.
Managed to tag 3. Really nice
Toast
defensive.
trying to, on the, I don't remember what mob's called, Mr. Said in the west courtyard.
Yeah, that
But
position.
really nice play from Raph there.
And that position from Toast definitely coming in handy. He kind of peaked very late around that corner, trying to catching that prone play. Said might get some
Toast
reps
actually
here.
saw Mr. Said cross to Arsenic.
This one. Over here.
And he gets the res off.
And now it is a 3v3.
Mr. Seb was using whistle signals there to tell Arsenic about Toast.
I think it's funny. It's like whistling isn't any quieter than saying, "Hey, look at this." Wow, that smoke was enough to get Arsenic across.
It looks like Thunder Pilot went down earlier from Zed on the North Street. Panther also taken down by Mr. Zed.
Mob Squad are on objective. They can cap this right now.
He's on the objective right now, going for a cap.
Almost TK.
Who is the last guy? It's crossing into the objective now. Suicides. Oh,
Oh my gosh, whose nade was that right there?
I think that was the last guy.
Because that
Toast, that's it. It was Toast nade.
Man, that took out 2. It might have been a you might have been able to stop that right there, but yeah, he ended up shooting himself in the head in the smoke. The right
Yeah,
choice,
not something
probably.
we're going to see next patch.
No, but I guess you could have hypothesized that at once he realized his teammates were down, he would have punched in the elimination code, and then we'd have the countdown and the race to see what happens.
This time going to be a North objective. Global on the offense.
Yeah, they're going to probably push pretty heavily on the east side.
So it might tend to go to the dumpster on the west side, maybe by pallets.
Yeah.
It's going to be probably a quick contact.
I
Mob
would-
Squad actually completely abandoning the objective at the start of the round. Except for one guy at the north wall.
Oh my
Shots coming in East
gosh.
Courtyard, taking down 1. Confirming the kill.
There's actually 2 down here, making it 3v5 for Globo.
Did you get that guy on the
Another one down. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, they managed to tag. He's resable, so he can still call
yeah,
out,
so-
but I don't know.
Just on the northeast side in the street. May have retreated back to the objective, not wanting to keep it open after losing 2 guys.
And confirming that kill on the north side. Now it is officially 3v5. And they're playing this one fast. They had that fast spawn. You can instantly cross that middle road and get into a position where you can kind of sit behind some walls.
Arsenic gave away his position there, taking down not Pants, I believe that was Thunder Pilot.
Yeah, I think Pants knows Arsenic's up there now. Actually, he has no idea if he's second or
Arsenic
bottom.
could get taken down by Toaster. Maybe the other way around, but no, he falls back. Goes upstairs instead, taking down Arsenic.
Arsenic calling that out,
and
though.
Arsemper now. What about STB?
STB might go for the res. They might get caught going for the res here on Arsenic.
Maybe. Coastal rushes in behind the north objective building. Might take down R7 here. Headshot R7, but R7 completely oblivious from the smoke noise. Taking down S2B as well. Finishing off Arson as well.
I mean, full control of that that objective right there. I think they only had one going down, 4 on top of the objective at the end of that round. Really nice from Globochem. It's got to be hard. It's hard to play at a high level consistently every single round, every single map. You know?
Yeah, especially if you're playing a best of 5.
Yeah, it's not. It is not easy.
Yeah.
It's especially in terms of like your physical body, like all the adrenaline that you're getting constantly from playing this game. It gets very tiring after. It's like a marathon. It's not a marathon game. You know, I feel like it's meant to be played in bursts and at real competitive levels. But it'll be fun to see what these guys do. I don't think we're gonna see any new strats at this point. I think we're just gonna see.
I reckon we're gonna be pretty consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, some safe plays, some meta defenses, pretty regular pushes. Although you can do some interesting things with this objective in terms of how you push.
Looks like SB House disconnected. Probably having some technical issues.
Interesting. Well, a good time for us casters to get some water.
Yeah, sounds good to me. So we'll keep you on the gameplay screen for a bit, the scoreboard up, and we will be back in 2 minutes. Alright, they can't hear us.
Quarter on objective, they can cap this right now.
On the objective right now, going for a cap. Who's the last guy? He's
Okay.
crossing into the objective now. Suicides. Oh,
My gosh, whose nade was that right there?
I think that was the last guy. Toast, that's it. It was Toast Nade.
Dude, it might have been might have been able to stop that right there, but yeah, he ended up shooting himself in the head in the smoke.
Yeah, not. Well, we're back.
Yiller.
Both teams are ready, both casters are ready. Well, Pikachu's not ready. Hopefully ready in a minute. Must be taking their own little break. What guess we're going to get this time? It's going to be an ice cream objective in the south side. Globochem on the defense.
Yeah, this is one of those objectives that I think can be played kind of uniquely. You can play it fast and hard if you want. You know, there's a lot of avenues to push and smoke and can kind of move up on the objective in interesting ways.
Looks like we also got some bits from 4Q, 25 bits. First bits that the Onward Master League channel has ever received.
Yeah, we have no idea how that's all going to be utilized. I guess it'll probably go towards server hosting for website
Probably.
hosting.
I know Dakin doesn't have any ads on it.
So
He's paying that out of pocket.
yeah, any bits you do want to toss, I guess would help. But it's a new feature. We've just become an affiliated. We've just turned on the affiliation status for our stream. Helps give us quality options for you guys, so we can have better broadcasts. And well, on that note of broadcasts, also, if you want to watch the game in a big screen lobby, I believe there's a few that are being hosted. I recommend popping into the Onward Discord, and you can probably find a link there.
Yeah, I believe Smithy and Trlankan are both hosting big screen lobbies.
Pretty
Looks like it's
radical
going to be
way
a
to watch
Northwest
the
spawn here.
Yeah, this is one you can play interestingly. Let's see if they're going to smoke here hard and cross fast, or if they're going to take their time trying to get their way across here. It
Looks
doesn't.
like they might take their time, according to what Arsenic just said.
Interestingly enough, they have nobody watching that street.
Yeah, that means Pants can actually move up to the center market here. Could be completely devastating.
I mean, he might catch one already. I think you might see Poopachu there. He's not careful.
They are smoking this west side now, going for a cross.
Yeah, Pants can't see any of it either, so they're gonna do that safely.
Looks like SB House and Mr. Zed cross, along with someone else with a short name. Can't tell at these ranges. Believe that is Arsenic.
And they're not going to opt to quite yet. Oh, I guess Zed and Semper are, and they're going to send one STB House up on the inside. I actually like the inside route a little bit better.
Looks like a member of Mob Squad was taken down by Toast on the west side.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like that inside.
That's going to go for a range kill. Trades with Toast. But he's in a good position for a res here.
Right.
Good cover.
Toast isn't, though. Toast, I think, got headshot there.
Yeah, Toast was headshot. Oh, SB House also taken out on the outside.
Yeah, Pants finally spotting him. And actually, it looks like another one was trying to cross to Pants, and he managed to get picked as well.
I think letting Pants cross was a big mistake for Mob Squad. Arsenic also taking down the center market, all up to Arsenic now.
Yeah, and he should see that he can get a res off and rotate back
He will
around
have to
towards
cross
that.
though.
Yeah, it's true. It's hard now to cross without the smokes as well. I don't know what your effective approach is here, but you have 3.5 minutes to try and work something out, Arsenic.
He might have seen Jizzy just cross to the north there. Jizzy went north wall. He might not have seen him because of all the cover there.
Yeah, Jizzy's really that's the typical pants maneuvers I've seen out of him. Really going for those far flanks, trying to catch guys in the back. I think Arsenic's kind of aware of that. He was looking over there, but
Arsenic might be trying to take down Pants before he actually makes his move. He lets off random shots over towards the street, probably going to trying to draw Jizzy out. And it appears to have worked, because Jizzy is looking over towards that west courtyard now.
I know, but I don't think that's what Arsenic really wanted, because he has no idea where Pants is.
He's shaking his head as well. That might have been a misfire.
Yeah, and Arsenic is not going to expect Pants over here.
Jizzy is moving along that west side now. Along with Arsenic. Arsenic might flank the flanker. He's going to come up to it in a minute, but Pants in a good position to...
Oh, Arsenic has no
move
idea.
up.
Got him.
Yeah. An interesting spot for Pants to be in, but... Now Globochem playing with some confidence here. 3-1. I'd like to see Mob Squad put up a really strong round right now, but I predict Globochem here coming out the gate pretty hot. With this spawn point too, I guess it all depends on where Globo spawns at. If they have this objective again and they can cross the street like they did last time, I mean, I think they had 3 or 4 alive when they were on objective. So
Yeah. I've just checked chat. Apparently the stream is having some issues. Hopefully it was not actually having issues though. Yeah, it appears to be running fine, at least from what I'm seeing.
yeah, I think we're all right, and it should be. Man, we're gonna be. Where's our last guy here? Oh, that's we're waiting on this next round here. Do we have all the members in the?
After this reconnecting from the looks of it.
Yeah, we are waiting for one more.
Give me just a second.
Are you gonna burp out of the mic?
I was gonna sneeze for a second, but nope. I decided to stop that the second I was about to start. And I'd already muted my mic.
Very nice. Yeah, it looks like we are gonna be we're waiting for Arsenic to be joining up here, but should be getting into this next round pretty soon. And this is the one that Mob Squad needs. I mean, they have come back from rounds like this before. They did that first map. They were in the
Yeah, they did that 3-1 bringing it to a 3-4.
Right. So if they can win this, I guess it's anybody's ball game, depending on how well they play their Marsoc push. But I guess I'm willing to guess this was a map pick from Globo.
I reckon so as well. But it's such an even map and well-liked map that either side could have realistically chosen it.
Very true. And it's actually a pretty favorable spawn for Mob Squad. A bit farther here, they're gonna be forced to play this slower. You can't really. No matter how fast you go, it's gonna take some time to get up to that courtyard area.
I wonder if Moscow's going to do an aggressive defense, or it's going to be the same as it has been recently. Recently, in the previous rounds. This looks like he's going to take the same position, but they do have a guy aggressively pushing up that north side into the west courtyard. Taking toast spot from the previous objective round.
Yep, I was about to say, looks like they're mirroring positions, and that's can be a pretty effective strategy. If you have a good spot that you just got beat against and you want to mirror it. Problem is you
might get taken down by Pants.
Right, then have the enemy team knows that that's a good spot to be, and they typically will check spots like that, so maybe an air burst will come out towards Semper.
If they expect it. That'd be a hell of an airburst to make. It's a very small avenue they've got to throw it.
Yeah, very true.
So far, quite slow, going their usual 2-2-1. One guy watching over that west side objective, while the rest are moving in from west courtyard and the northwest. Northeast, rather.
Yeah, I don't expect anything to happen until maybe a couple. This might be their slow play push here. They've been playing everything pretty hard, pretty fast. Pants has been flanking.
Shots did come out from Raphael there from the 2-story. Didn't hear anything. They were probably just pre-fire. He's falling back to the west side now.
Kind of toggling through some perspectives here. Not a lot of.
Semper's got to be having some really hard heartbeats right now. Surrounded by 3 members of Globochem. Team kill from Toast.
Oh, and now he knows he's there. He's heard the shots.
Team kill. Toast team kills auto, then Pants goes for Semper because Semper whiffed the initial couple shots on Pants.
Pants is being pretty loud here. Mr. Said should hear him.
Pants went for the pre-fire though. If he was in the same position as last rounds, he would have gone taken a miss. He's taken down by Toast though.
Yeah, they were looking for him there that time. They remembered him. It's a good spot. It's a good play there. Arsenic though, in a nice position. I don't know if they're going to be looking for this tile spot here.
Yeah, there's a guy moving around the north side. Pants taken down by Arsenic. Arsenic also taken down by Toast. Getting the refrag.
Now, Poop should be notified of Toast being over here. Yep.
Yeah. Toast is taken down by Poop. But Thunder is moving for the objective. And STB House won't be able to see him because he's lying down.
Yeah, and we're very quickly into a 2v2 here.
STB House is tagged by Raph. Thunder's seen by the pallets going for the cap. Possibly taking this 5-1.
Yeah, if he caps this here...
Another team kill coming out from Poobachu onto STB House. And they get the cap 5-1.
Yeah, Globochem finally playing it smart, going for the objective cap there when they were on top of it instead of going for kills. They had no idea he was there, and that team kill, yeah, totally, yeah, it's preventing any attempted defense there. A nice win.
Yeah.
Globochem 5-1. Not, I guess, kind of what I was anticipating, but some really good rounds from both squads so far.
I'm curious what map we're going to get next. We've already played Quarantine. We've already played Bazaar. We've already played Suburbia. I reckon we're going to see Downfall.
Yeah, it's very true. It'll be interesting to see what we land on here. It probably will be Downfall.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be rehosting them through title card, and we will pick up this other lobby.
Yes, sir.
Looks like they're all joining the old lobby, which was Escort. Probably some confusion there.
Probably trying to decide which map they want to actually make. The casters drop the Xanax.
Alright, looks like they're finally coming out of that Escort lobby and going to a new one.
Okay. I mean, these rounds are exciting, but yeah, dude, we've been through 3 rounds already. Some high octane plays have happened. Waiting for our next round here. I think Suburbia. Which map was it? Downfall, you said?
Yeah, Downfall. This is Downfall.
It'll be really interesting to see if our last map, if Mob Squad can pull a win here, to see if our last map will be Subway or not.
I think I'm going to overwrite map 1 with this 4th map.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
So Downfall 1 score is 0-0 so far. So far, this match is coming up on 2 hours now. Best of 5's definitely the longest.
That's been very fast though, because we've gone through 3 maps in 2 hours. That's pretty quick. Like we could be done with 5 maps in a matter of less than 3 hours potentially here. 2.5, 2:45. I think everybody's ready. I am in. Let me set up our teams. Got Mob Squad starting off on Marsoc and SMC Tactical on Volk. Not really kind of not really playing into your advantage here. I guess maybe it was. You know what? I guess Globochem might have picked to go Volk instead of the map, and then Mob Squad picked the map. That would kind of make sense.
Yeah, it looks like it. So I'll leave the casting to you for this map, Viper. Not Viper, NightFiree.
Sounds good to me. I got my water. I'm hydrated. Yeah, in this spawn, you're typically looking for a quick east spawn, and if it's not there, you can immediately identify where it is. So they should know they're spawning up in the northeast corner.
Yeah, there's only one other spawn for this objective that you can get apart from that North Hotel in the northwest. It's just over the Twins. But typically, if it's that spawn, they're going to be coming straight out the gate with some very early shots, so you can always tell if it's that spawn.
And just kind of looking at like the Globocam's defense, not very exposed. They do not want to. They do not want to be stepping outside of any angles, exposing themselves to Arsenic and his shots.
Yeah. Everyone knows the terror of playing against Arsenal on Downfall for the first time.
God, he has such a devastating angle from that roof if he can get up there. You just don't want to be peeking any... You don't want to peek anything. It's all about holding tight
It
angles.
looks like someone actually thinks... Arsenic actually thinks that he spotted someone at Twins, but in fact it appears he's looking at a shadow.
That is always a challenge too in this game, is determining what's real and what's not.
Yeah, especially on the newest patch with the darker lighting. The actual shadows. It can be real rough.
Yeah, and Arsenic's going to look for this really long angle here. I guess from here he can land some shots into the White House and stuff. Trying to see where the rest of this squad is. STB House and Co. moving up on this, moving up in this lane pretty aggressively. They get the proper smokes out. They can take that middle building and get really aggressive onto Raph inside there.
If you remember the last time I casted Globo during the semi-finals, you'll remember that he stayed in this position last time. He did not move a single inch. Stayed here, he sat there, he watched down there.
That's absolutely
Regardless
right.
of what happened around him, he didn't stop.
That is absolutely right. So they are going to run into some resistance no matter what if they come up that stairway, but playing it slow, they're going to have to get there first. This is Mob Squad's map in all things considered, in my opinion. So I'm kind of curious to. They have to have a plan here. I think they're probably waiting for this east rotation to get into position before they try and do anything.
Looks like Arsenic's trying to catch out a guy in the White Tower as these snipers watch. South watch.
I'm not sure what Sed's suppressing, considering he has teammates up there, but...
They probably believed Arsenic's call out that there was someone at Twins.
Raphael should know that STB House is here, and actually, is that a... Yeah, it's a smoke from STB House coming in. Really nicely positioned right onto the objective building. Totally just rendering Otto's position useless.
Yeah, you can't get a better smoke than that.
And now it's going to be Sed Poop and STB House pushing in. Raph should hear him, but... They're not. They might not even go inside that building, and Raph's position could be a null and void. Actually, Sed here. Yeah, Raph might. He's gonna run into some action. I could see him not pushing into that second story though.
Arsenic was actually taking down the south hills there.
Yeah, Pants holding a really nice angle.
White Tower.
Are you sure? I think that was, oh, Arsenic was tagged up there, and Pants managed to tag another one down by building. Poopachu was tagged. I think he's actually resable though, and he was gonna get picked up by Mr. Sed. And look at STB House here, prone through the smoke up the wall. I mean, honestly, if Otto doesn't peek regularly outside that door, this is a potential cap point. The pad is out for STB House, and he's trying to push towards objective. I don't think he can cap around this wall. Mr. Sed's there. Suppressor shots coming out towards Otto. He has to reload. Otto peeks and gets him. STB House backing up, picking up his gun. Toast peeking around and tapping STB House. Frag from Toast. Toast is down. I think this renders this.
That was action-packed.
I think this renders this this push pretty done, leaving it up to one man. Our Semper.
He's got a hell of a way to go with 1 minute and 20 left on the clock. He's completely unaware that his entire team is dead from the looks of it.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't even in position regardless of what was going on. Gosh, and I mean, if you just keep holding this angle all day, you're not going to get anything. He has 55 seconds left. There's no way you're going to get to objective in time right now.
I reckon if they had put a smoke onto that objective and kept Mr. Said back with that LMG to take down Toast, the go around the corner, they might have been able to cap that.
Dude, you're absolutely right. They 100% had it in the bag, but but he ran out of ammo. As he went to go and start suppressing, he hadn't reloaded his gun.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Wow.
Yeah, so he was completely useless there. Actually, a shot coming out from Semper tagging Pants. He should be, I mean, 20 seconds left. Nothing's going to happen out of him. Gets tagged in the ravine.
Real nice defense from Globo there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But honestly, a pretty good... I mean, man, that would have worked if Mob Squad had just managed to get set in that building. I guess whoever was in that bottom story also
last
peeked.
round you said SMC on Volk.
Oh. Well, you know, you have these slip-ups.
And looks like we're going to be starting the next round off.
Yeah, this is a tough objective to cap.
Okay, I'll be in West Bungalow.
I feel like Mob Squad, you get into the right spots. You put one in maybe in Blackhawk. Get a couple guys in the 2-story. Maybe put one on the 3rd story. Arsenic's going to be looking for, I would think, a long-range angle, but yeah, he actually does take that. I think that's a pretty forward position.
Not too late. Just,
Him peeking through that window, he can pretty much see everything.
Yeah, I would have thought they might put someone in the helicopter. Because maybe the people aren't used to it actually being viable position because it was taken out in the next patch.
Yeah, it is a strong. I mean, I think it might have been too aggressive for them to try and get that spot. I mean, they're playing cautiously because Globo does catch you out. They're really good at picking you as you're getting into position.
I wonder how many SB houses are going to be able to take down this from this position in the center hotel. I've not seen anyone really hold this angle before, inside behind the stairs. Most people are either up on that on that 2nd or 3rd floor, or hiding around this corner, so they get a nice sight line on the church.
Well, this defense too, completely just giving up that south approach. I mean, they have Globalchem has free reign to be over here on the south side, and I don't know if this is a good defense. We'll see. It's gonna be this defense that Mob Squad is gonna allow Globalchem to get kind of close before they start getting shot at.
Yeah, I reckon when Globachem finally pushed up to maybe the center hotel and take down SB House, we're going to see some really fast action as they push onto the objective.
Smokes, air bursts, everything, yeah.
Yeah. Especially since they've got Toast up on that northeast side. Or are those Thunder Pilots?
I think that's Thunder.
It's
no.
Thunder Pilot.
No, Thunder's over here.
Oh, it's RAF.
It's kind of interesting to see how they have different people flanking. Maybe it's just kind of like a mood thing. I'm feeling I want to go this way, that way.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. A bad nig from Pants almost killed 2 there.
Looks like they're going to smoke out this center hotel and move up to it. Going to see that fast action under the noise cover of the helicopters.
Yeah, they're definitely going to utilize those helicopters. Pants checking that dark building, the garbage building, and he's going to be pushing up to that center hotel. And he's going to run into this SDB house here. Wow, not fast enough. Pants tagging him. I mean,
they're also getting tagged by Mr. Said across the west.
Oh yeah, you're right. Mr. Said managed to snag 2. I think Pants tagged him there, so now they have control of the roof. Pants and Otto up here. And
It looks
yeah,
like all
Set
of
is
Mob
down.
Squad is distracted on the south, so Raphael really could do some serious damage.
Another bad frag from Pants. Almost tagged Otto. Man, he is not tossing good frags right now. And Otto and Pants have control. They have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, so plenty of time for them to kind of orchestrate some sort of push. And they actually have Raph coming in from the backside. This could be devastating if they don't catch that. Our Semper didn't see him cross there. And Mr. Set getting confirmed, so he has no more callouts to the roof.
There is a mess of blue crosses on that center hotel. You can really tell what happened there.
Yeah, missing those shots from Sed there. He managed to tag 2 and a bit of a cluster. I mean, Raph is in such a good position here. He's going to be able to flank around Semper. Semper has no idea he's over here, and then when they coordinate their push, it's going to be a total shock for Raph to be popping up. He'll get at least 2.
Well, I'd like to see a knife come out from Raph onto our Semper behind that thing.
Oh,
the, ice cream
no!
truck.
Some team kills coming out, I think, from Pants on Otto there.
I believe that was our Semper, actually. From the ice. Actually, no, it couldn't have been.
No,
he has
it was
no angle.
inside. I think Pants team killed. Oh my gosh, and Semper doesn't hear Raph right behind him here. All the meanwhile, Pants is pushing. Well, he's not pushing up toward the objective. He's actually gonna reconsider. How do they not see each other here? Raph looking through the windows. Doesn't see Semper. My God, Semper doesn't hear Raph. Raph's standing.
Raph actually did see our Semper there, I believe.
And Pants is going to go for the cap. The shot's coming out to Arsenic. Arsenic down. Poopachu peeks out. Pants hits the deck. He probably thinks he has him. Pants now going for the cap. Raph peeks out. Semper and Raph trading. Semper gets taken down by... Semper takes down Raph. Pants now going to try and rotate around towards Semper. Semper peeks out. Trades with Pants, and that's a nice defensive dub for Mob Squad.
Raph completely whiffed that. He could have taken down 2, and he misses all of his shots, not realizing the window is bulletproof.
Well, that's interesting. That's an inconsistency then between that and quarantine, because you can shoot through the quarantine windows.
And the cars themselves as well.
Oh man. Yeah, that is what I like to see right there. High octane last minute play, but yeah, you're right. Raph had the total advantage, and they were just sitting there shooting shots at each other. I mean, ugh. Right into the next one.
Unbelievable.
I feel like this is a pretty balanced objective. There's approaches, actually, interestingly enough, from the middle. If you can manage to take out the right defensive guy, you can kind of come up to those from the middle. But it looks like they're going to opt to send a heavy dose of guys south. Or sorry, west.
You're still cutting out, but this time it's mid-sentence, which is worrying.
I can change mics, so it might sound a little less quality.
Yeah,
See
it's
if that
probably
helps.
better than missing things.
Okay. Hold on a sec. Actually, I have a... okay, hold on.
Miss said actually takes one down with a nice spray across the West Street. And Globe actually has a guy way up on the east side in the tank building.
Okay, this should be better.
Yeah, you're not cutting out anymore from a
Okay.
quick check.
Cool.
Sounds slightly worse, but not that bad.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I'm a little bit cleaner, or clearer. Set up a little bit more comfortable. You take over for now. Hold on.
Oh, Laura, it looks like there's going to be some contact over on that east side between Thunderpilot and probably Arsenic. Yeah, it's Arsenic with his 12. Actually, no, it's just using a hollow. Arsenic should be able to see Thunderpilot's head just over the hill. He runs out of ammo as he goes for the shot.
My gosh, that has been happening to him so much. Yeah, I'm peeking. I'm looking now at Arsenic's perspective.
That shot.
Oh, he tags him in the head. Some nice shots from him. Very, very well done out of Arsenic. So now they can make this approach from the east side. Oh, but some more shots on Arsenic. They are really holding this east approach down.
The west side is very open as well.
Yeah, I think because they put 2 resources over to the east, you only have 3 there. It's pretty much a 4v3 on the objective. And it looks like they managed to tag 1 by the wall, so I think it's a 4v2 by objective.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Globochem. 3v5, though 2 of Mob Squad is wounded. Has to be House and Mr. Seds. Globo's rotating, keeping it nice and tight.
Yeah, Mr. Said are sending out a lot of suppressive shots there. Not really doing much of anything, though. I'm not sure where they were going towards. Maybe towards Toast in the second story. But I feel like if you do the suppressive shots, you have to do some movement on them. And I didn't see STB House or Poopachu make any moves.
It looks like their east flank at Arsenic is slowly moving up to twins. They have 3 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, this 3-man push. They have 1 in the center. Like I was saying, it's a very viable push where Semper's going by that APC. If you work your way up through those walls, he might be able to come up to that corner. 1 actually getting tagged here on this east side. STB House down now. Mob Squad push instantly getting shut down. Toast throwing out a frag, maybe trying to secure the STB House. It's going to be hard for Poopachu to do much of anything. I don't think they expect Semper, though. That's the kind of the hidden gem. STB House actually resable. Still a 3v3.
Arsenic actually went down on that east side of twins.
Yeah, so that approach getting completely shut down. STB House now coming up towards Garbage Building. He'll be trying to push up using that darkness to his advantage. Toast is going to have to check from the second story to see if where STB House is. And STB House is dialing in on that area. I think he knows Toast is up there. Bit of the calm before the storm here. These guys are going to have to make their push. 145 left. Poopachu, STB House in very good position. Semper going to be their dark horse, going to be the one that's going to cap. He actually, I didn't see this, managed to tag another one in the middle building, so it's a 3v2 actually for the Mob Squad.
Yeah, I believe Arsenic traded with Pants on that east side.
Oh, okay, that's how Arsenic went down. Interesting. Yeah, Semper makes his approach, pad out. I don't know, they're going to have to take down Toast and Otto. Toast is going to have to go down first. Actually, Otto down first here. Toast taking out STB House. This is actually pretty devastating. If Semper can prone and get up towards objective, or Poopachu can even get towards objective, they can cap it. It's all on Toast to defend the cap. If they can get inside that building, Toast is going to have to kill himself, and it'll be an easy win for Mob Squad. But it is a 2v1. Toast can hold it together if he tries.
And there's only 60 seconds left. As long as you make sure Poop or Semper doesn't move up to this side of the building, he's in a good way.
And I think some shots coming out from Semper, suppressing Toast. Poopachu going to try and make some moves off those suppressive shots. He's looking up there, 45 seconds left. Semper can't, or Toast can't afford to peek here, so Poopachu should have a clear line of sight into the building. Toast now peeking over, shots coming out. Tags Poopachu. Semper has to get Toast here. Toast just has to lay low now. Cannot get tagged by Semper over there by the wall, and if he does, it'll be it for Mob Squad. Semper has 22 seconds left. He's going to have to push, and he has to get this kill. That's their win route.
What a clutch this will be for Globochem if they can actually take this back. Coming from a 3v2.
Wow, Semper with some really nice burst shots, managing to tag a guy in the second star. I mean, that's exactly what he needed. 15 seconds left. Jeez.
We might go to a 5th map here.
We might. You're right. Mob Squad are putting up a very nice, a very solid couple of rounds here. Let's see if they can keep it together, though. If Globochem can get this W, they might be able to run that momentum like they do. But we'll see what happens. See if we're waiting on. Looks like all members are in. I'd love to see some. I'd love to see timeouts become a thing in the league. A regulated rule
Yeah, it gives us a good chance for a break as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, and just from a tactical standpoint, if you're able to call a minute, 2-minute timeout, you can plan your next. I mean, it's going to be. It definitely will be a useful thing too with the update. Because you can do a you can map
You
some
can
stuff out on
delay
the
5
map
minutes
and-
before a round, and you do get 2 timeouts.
Okay, so it is in the rulings. I feel like we use those more as like a if someone disconnects sort of thing, or you know what I mean? Though I'd love to see in more as a strategical timeout.
That would be nice, but some teams also have like limitations on how long their guys can play,
That's true.
and also for cast it can make it drag out a bit.
Sed's in a very forward position here. It's a nice spot. He can kind of catch anybody that tries and makes a far southeast approach, but if he's not peeking out that door, he's not going to spot a Pants or any of these guys that are over on these northeast area already.
He could have watched all two of them cross, but he decided not to. Just looking out the window instead.
Yeah, they're playing this. They're playing the tight angles defense here, which I don't know. It's going to allow, like they did last round, allow Globochem to get very close before they get stopped.
Uh,
I mean, they're calling in Otto over here too. They're saying, "Hey, man, this push over here is free money. Let's get more guys over here." Along this north
Judging
side.
from the way they're looking, they could completely sneak up to Crater here
I know they.
without being seen.
Oh, now Sed has to have an idea though that Pants is over there. Pants is really exposed.
One, two.
If Sed peeks out that door.
Oh, he thought he saw someone on Center Hotel.
Gosh, Sed is just. Yeah, Sed has a free kill right here.
Wait, hold up a
A
second.
couple of free
What
kills.
I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna smoke the helicopter and smoke the one sword facing us, okay?
But he's not peeking. He's really holding that angle. And Otto actually making a very slow approach to the other side. He won't be able to see Sed, though, until he gets all the way over towards, like, the APC. Nothing's going to happen between those two. Sed might hear Otto. But what can Sed do unless he
It
flicks?
looks like G might actually try and smoke out Mr. Sed, just a precaution. I heard him talking about it just a minute ago.
Interesting. Kind of like the pre-firing, the pre-smoking. Sed there. Now here's Otto in the other side of that building. He's got to know he's there. But there's no angles. I mean, Sed can take out this whole Marsoc squad, and Otto can do nothing about it.
Mr. Sed really doesn't want to take his chances with peeking and getting shot. They've got no idea he's in here.
God, he should hear Otto moving there. He's kind of looking over out his window now. He heard the pad. He's got to know Otto's behind that wall. And if he just peeks out that door, he has so many guys dead, but he's not going to do it.
No. This is where the lack of aggression can really, really hurt Mob Squad here.
And Sed had to have heard those shots, so he should be peeking outside this door. He's just not doing it. He's playing it so slowly. He's actually going to come around, tags Toast. That should alert Pants to his position. Pants tags Sed.
If he'd just peeked 5 seconds early, he'd have been able to take down 3.
Ooh, some good shots coming out, securing another Marsoc down. A little trade there from Pants, though. He managed to snag another.
I killed the one that killed Toast. And I killed the one that killed Toast.
It is now a 3v2. More shots fired on the north side, snagging another one down. And Pants trying to make his push.
Really nice shots from Jizzy there.
Holy
Taking down
cow.
2, 3 shots.
Almost snags another. Pants playing super aggressive here, pushing towards objective. Pooperoo going to peek this corner here. Pants sees him. Both shots coming out. Pants tags another. There's only one member left on Mob Squad here. No, that's it. Pants wins it. Holy cow, Pants won that round for Globochem.
NightFiree, can you say 3, 2, 1 for me?
3, 2, 1.
I thought there was a big delay there for a second. Something was really weird there.
Huh.
I felt like you were a few seconds behind, like 5-10 seconds. But it appears not.
Really? I was delayed, huh?
Yeah, it felt like it, but nah, it appears to be fine. Looks like we're going to get the same objective, though.
I wonder if you're like actually ahead of me in the game a little bit. In terms of spectating, that'd be interesting.
Oh.
And kind of opposite of what Mob Squad did. Some really early pushing into the Blackhawk, not paying off. One going down instantly. Thunder tags one also, though, trying to cross. Turning this game into
Losing
it.
pads at the very start of the game, only 20 seconds in, that could be seriously
Yeah, that is true.
detrimental.
That is very true. Mob Squad in a favorable spot. They know Thunder's in the burning building, too. Some suppressive shots coming out towards him. But it is the 4v4, just like the old days.
We must have had 5v5 for months now. Maybe over a year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time. I think we've had like 2 seasons with 5v5 even.
I think so.
And is Raph down? How did Raph
Yeah,
get down?
Raph is down. I'm not sure how. Possibly all the way from the Twins Hill at the very start of the rounds.
Wow, that would have been an arsenic shot for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, they can double tap me, but it's so difficult to come here. If someone is sniping from the hill, you're dead.
Yeah,
if you don't
it
have
sounds like
smoke.
Raph got sniped from the hill. That
Yeah,
opens up
must-
this
seems like
entire approach for STB House. I mean, honestly, dude, STB House could crouch, pad out.
And Cap. Yeah.
Raph would call it out though. They'd have to secure
If he goes
Raph.
his proning again, his prone tablet out, he could absolutely cap this.
Yeah, they do not have the defense for it. They're all trained. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they just don't have the angles.
The only issue is Raphael. He could give up the info and the entire enemy side will just rush him and rush
Right.
the windows to try and take him down.
Right.
Because Raph's got a really nice line of sight on STB House's approach.
And I don't think STB House is going to opt to go left, because if he goes left, he's going to have to deal with Thunder Pilot over there in the Blackhawk. I don't know. Maybe he is. They're going to use that suppressive fire potentially to put Thunder back inside. A bit of indecisiveness out of Mob Squad here. I think if they were a bit quicker, they acted a bit faster, they might have more time to kind of think of something.
Yeah. Even with all their picks, they're like getting their Raphael down, who's actually dead now in the crater.
Ooh, that's
That's picking
that's
off pants in the helicopter. They could have pushed this way more aggressively. Possibly already won the round.
I mean, they really could have. STB House has a free cap right in front of him, but you don't know that. You know, there could be a guy beneath him, bottom story here, holding the angle. It could be a guy in the dark room, across from objective. Could be a guy bottom story by white car. There's plenty of other angles that he hasn't cleared yet.
Even for Arsenic, that shot on Raphael, he probably didn't know he got it.
And
That is
Otto
incredibly
actually
long distance.
Otto finally
Through a lot
spotting
of
House
cover.
here. Had a couple shots over there. And they're exchanging rounds. I think Otto's going to kind of back off that. That's very risky, though. STB House could push forward here and cap this.
Auto is actually downed by,
my
I
gosh.
believe that's Arsenic.
Yes, and STB House has the cap here. This could be a Mob Squad map if they do it right. And this is exactly what
We
they
could
Thunder...
absolutely go to a fifth there.
No, but you look at Thunder there. He's responding to Otto's lack of coverage there on that north side. Popped out of the Blackhawk, went to go to the tail. He's completely covered from south. Oh, he's not actually. Shots getting very close to him. He's down now.
STB House has free reign, but he's not using it. He could cap right here.
This is the win
There's only
for
one
them.
member left.
Toast rotating back towards the objective. Ooh, does get tagged. Playing very aggressively, making sure no one's over here by the objective. Spots STB House trying to peek out just a little too late. So many rounds coming out towards Toast. They know he's there. And they actually have the inside cap now. God, this is too much for Toast to
Toast
cover.
looks like he's going for a suicide. Poacher actually bugs out. He cannot be shot like this.
And a pretty fortunate, well, a nice idea to get res on Otto, but not fast enough, and it ended up getting both of them tagged. Gosh dang, dude. Mob Squad had that one in the bag, but now they're coming in 3-2, Volk defense. This is definitely where they want to be. And they need this map. If they don't get this map, it is Globochem is the victor as the finalist.
Yeah, I just notified Dakin just to make sure that there's no issues with that bug happening. They did tell us if that bug happens again to tell them.
Oh, interesting. Maybe it'll warrant a restart of the map.
Yeah, possible. Well, the round.
Round, rather. Yeah, right. It'd still be 3-2. I think that would count. And we couldn't. You
All
can
the
talk
league mods
to
are
him. You can
offline.
talk to
I'll
him.
deal with it later.
Oh, we could have just talked to him in comms and asked him.
Yeah. We can tell them next round.
If it persists.
Yeah. I don't think it'll persist. I've never seen it persist, at least. But it didn't seem like it had much of an effect either way.
No,
It was
they
behind cover anyway.
Yeah, Poop had both those guys dialed in. I don't think
Yeah.
that made a difference. And it doesn't look like it's happening again, so good to go. A very nice round from Mob Squad.
Ice cream truck's me.
Uh,
Ice cream truck.
looks like they're going to be really aggressive here, Mr. Sed and Arsenic.
Yeah, holy cow. Said almost gets tagged.
He does get tagged. He screams in pain.
Yeah, well, little did you know that if you get shot in this game, you get shot in real life. And actually a trade happening over there on that south side. Looks like it's one Resable, though, for Globochem, so he'll get picked up.
It's a net negative for the Mob Squad there.
Yeah, 5-4 now. Very early on. Plenty of time to make movements on that. You know where Mr. Set is in that middle middle brothel area. But that is a very good position for Set to be in. You can hold some nice angles without risk of getting shot there.
Mr. Sed actually trying to feign his head. I've done this many times, using his tablet to try and look like it's his head in the window.
Interesting.
Over on camera 1.
Yeah, that is really high octane. That's high. That's next level plays right there, man.
Especially on the next patch with the Mano strategy of getting a flashlight on your gun and leaving it somewhere, and you can pre-fire someone that tries to at the gun, even though it's just laying on the ground.
That is something else. Like taking off your gloves and putting them around the corner. Your boots. And, well, Globochem playing pretty slow.
Yeah, not much happening.
I mean, they are still so far back south. Oh, no! Oh, no! Thunder got down from fall damage!
Oh, Thunder, he did it in the exact same spot that Jizzy Pants did during the championship last year. The exact same ditch as well.
But he's resable, right? I think Toast can get over there and res him. He can't reach his comms. He can't reach his comms right now, and so he can't radio to anyone that he's down. He's gonna have to rely on his team to spot. I think Otto has spotted it. Oh, that's gonna kind of throw a wrench in Globochem's plans there, slowing him up a little bit. Otto is gonna wrap around for that res. And Set over here should be running into some action. Yeah, interestingly enough, actually, his position there, he can't see anything. He can't see Pants or anybody on that north side. Pants knows he's there. I'd expect a cooked grenade to come flying through that window as soon as Pants gets up to that window.
Yeah, it looks like Sed could see Thunder get res though. Pops off some shots over towards there. Pants really taking his time sneaking up to Sed here.
I mean, he doesn't want to
But
have
his
Set
mic
hear him.
pops.
Yeah. Set has no idea Pants has managed to creep up here either. He's going to be very surprised when Pants just jams up through this window. Oh, he's not going to. Yep, he does.
There you go, he takes him down. Popping up through the window. I think he might have actually just wallbanged the very edge of the window and gone through it.
Ah, very nice. I think that Pants position did get called out as he was going down, so. We'll see what happens. Their push a bit slowed up from that thunder stumble. They only have 2 minutes now to come in fast. I'm probably think they'd want maybe to do this with 3.
Absolutely disgusting smokes from Pants there on the helicopter and blocking the sightline from the west bungalow.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Really nicely done. Some suppressive shots coming out. STB House actually in a really nice corner. I mean, he might be able to catch a couple out of his, not expecting him there.
Oh. The STB House is deep in enemy territory now.
A lot of suppressive fire. Toast is going to run into House. STB House knows Toast is there. And this is where his position starts to pay off.
Pants is actually moving up that north side.
He might catch Poopachu over there if he flanks around. An airburst coming out. Poopachu looking for anyone over on the seaside. STB House catches one as position coming into effect. Shots coming out towards Pants. He wins the trade, tags one himself. It's all up to Poop and STB House here in the corner. How that frag didn't kill Otto, I do not know. Otto rounds the corner. STB House gets another. Poopachu tagging Pants. Some quick succession of trades now. Thunder and STB House. Thunder tags House. It's up to Thunder and Poop. 1v1 here for the map here. If Mob Squad take this, this is the map. A flag not coming out from Poopachu. Poopachu doesn't know Thunder's here. Thunder's crouched behind this rock. Poopachu looking up over the wall. Now he's crouched. There are 2 whispers in the wind here. Shots coming up. Poopachu wins the trade. Mob Squad coming away with the map.
Oh, we're definitely going to our 5th map then. Wow, Pants picking up 11 kills there. That map.
Oh my gosh. He tried to carry it.
He really did.
Tanker's an option, and Subway are options right now. Maybe they're going to take their time to decide instead of right here.
Probably.
Wow.
It's either
All
Subway
right.
or Tank.
We got our wish. 5 rounds. 5 maps. All
Looks like this is going to be a 3-hour-long match.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Don't give me access to the computers in England. I'll put my hacks on them.
I mean, put your tall legs on some
Hey,
shit. or something.
hey, House. My Twitch says you're watching the Master League. Can you close that?
I'm not watching anything.
I know. It just says you are. So, if you have a window with it open, if you could close it.
It's closed, my friend.
Okay, cool. German style. And then we'll sneak up in the smoke, throw one left, throw one right, so we got really good coverage. Oh fuck, Raphael, forgot. Oh, he's not gonna do it. Cool.
He likes to grenade the sticks. Watch your friendly fire. I got the corner. Hey, make sure he's not over there in the back. Somebody watch the back just in case. He might try and pop out. I don't see anything yet. No. Not yet. No smokes yet. Alright guys, I see one. He's under the bench on the right. Under the bench on the right.
Emergency. Emergency. Please remain calm and clear the building.
So, yeah. Just be careful with the names and everything.
Yeah, watch early grenades.
Do you know what? just get one smoke there and nobody goes, not even me.
I can't get
so
past
they
you.
use the nades. Ah, stop. Be careful, they can see you now. Just throw one smoke and come back. You all come back. So, yeah, we wait, they will use a few nades.
Might have went too far.
Went to the right.
Yeah, I went far to the right.
Yeah, you should just go the corner, then it's fine. I think someone...
Shield south side. Not yet. Shield on the stairs. Coming down the left side of the stairs. Left side. Doesn't matter, I don't know. Let me check. Another one down north. Sorry, south. There's another one here south. Four down south. That's okay, that's okay. Seth, you still watching south of me, Seth?
He's on the left. Stay behind me. Okay, he moved. He's on the right now. Let me move closer to the wall. I'm moving closer to the wall so you have a better angle. Okay, right there, Buxton. Hold. A little to the right. He is. You just gotta wait. Careful. I'm moving down. I'm moving down the stairs. Watch out. Here we go. Here we go. Get out of here. So let's get just whoever's a good shot. I don't care who it is, but 3 guys at the top of the stairs in case we get grenaded.
Let me go down with Arsenal. Let me go down with
Go.
Said house, you stay alive.
I hear one. Yeah, one of the turnstiles.
I'm the grenade.
He's coming down the stairs. Nope, he's going back up. You got a guy laying down on the stairs.
He's
415.
Yeah, he's exactly left side, a little bit left side behind this bars.
Oh, so he's behind the stalls on the left.
Behind the... There's the recycle bin and the bars.
Turn south.
He's behind there, he's behind there.
Okay, he's behind the recycling bin.
Let's go back. I will take my nade and nade him, okay?
Okay. Yep, go ahead. Hey guys, we're gonna boom boom him.
Back down. Alright, he's coming all the way down the stairs. He's at the bottom of the stairs. He's on the left side, sir. Hey, watch out, watch out, watch out.